Hi guys, and welcome back to the... I'm hoping we get the last episode. I've not even stopped the gameplay. I'm carrying on the gameplay, but I think the video was going too long on that. Yeah, we've got nice iron ore there now. Cucumbers, no. Potatoes, flour. I'm not doing 30, and we're not selling potash. That was very quickly done. I don't know why these are not getting bark. Like I said, it's not really fair to say, oh, it's a bug or anything. It was done right from the beginning when we didn't plan on all this bark being needed. So that will be the... See, he's got bark there. Like I said on my last episode, I would have planned the bark out different if I'd known was producing the glass. And this glass manufacturing and everything would have been put in a lot earlier. At least we seem to be getting the carts fixed, which will start to help us. Now this has got glass, because it was highlighted no glass, so one of these is working. That's probably, yeah, carts for repairs, so that's... It is starting to go. It's just these asheries which we're gonna may have to put 2 or 3 next time we do it. So it works. Doesn't need glassware. It's the ash that's causing the problem. They are getting it in now. You can see it flickering every so often. So, and all our foresters, let's get the right one. They're all producing bark now. Yeah. So that will start to kick in. Actually, they are producing us, so they are getting it. So it is... It is working. It's from the setup when we set this up. 48,500. It's getting close. Let's have a look at our cheese production. They're not moaning now there's no milks. I'll keep my mouth shut. Oh, that should be on used fallow fields if available. And so should that. Now this will... Now that is telling me something. Because they've come all the way over here, so it's... one herd or flock per field. So we've learnt something there, which I did think they were doing that. And they will travel to a field if there's one nearby. Probably did learn that in the other episode, actually, a few episodes ago. Well, this I knew, all these would use up fallow fields, but they won't mix livestock in a field. Right, iron. I don't want to order it, but I'm gonna have to. You can have 1,000 of that. Flour, clothes, 750. Let's have a quick check round on our clothing in a minute. Warm clothes, 720. Broadcloth. This is one by river. Thousand calves. We don't make a lot, but we're making 100. 48.5. Mind you, we don't get charged until the actual trade arrives. Storage have you got there? See, they've got the bark here. Do is put bark in here. 2,000. That'll clear his. Don't know if it'll clear his storage. He's got 1,300 there. Perhaps we should have put these buildings nearer. Mind it, it's all from the setup. I keep looking at. Oh, that's what something else was checking. They're still not getting everything through, but we've got some. You take 100 barley and 100 wheat. 100 wheat. And you can have 400 buckwheat. I'm a little bit. We might start to lose from there. 1,000 beetroot and 1,000 cabbage. We don't sell them. And 600 linseed. Yeah, this is where you've got to watch you. You're that busy. Oh, sell, sell, sell. Don't know why these are. I'm looking for the one with the store in it. Don't want... I know, sorry. I'm not gonna order any. Glass. I'm glad to see he's put the supply in these as well. So it's not just the models, he's got all this to check when he's doing it. Sell 100 of them. Broadcloth, no. Warm clothes, 130. I know we've got a demand as well. I'm just gonna pause it. I don't want to lose this one this time. 700. $45. So beer we need to work on still. $449. Oh, we got one more we can do yet. Yeah. 48. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Not if this is anything to go by. Have we... That is a warehouse, isn't it? I'm gonna take from other granaries. See what happens. That could be why they might not be getting any food in these. Well, that one's got food in. That's got stuff. They've all got stuff in. September. And getting a lot of the fields in now. 48. Come on, you're gonna give us some good deals. We're not gonna buy. Right, I'm gonna pause this when I'm going through this one. Right, definitely dried fish. Sunflower oil. It's about 600 there. At 1003. We should just about make it now. Oh, we've done sunflower oil. Sunflowers, 189, buckwheat. $1785. 30 flowers, not worth it. Salt. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I was pressing 0 instead of the... I have mentioned it before, I use the arrow keys. Now that's full. And I'll keep checking the supplies. That's the one we're after. They keep crying out for bark, and yet we've got a load of bark that's not being moved. I just missed what that was. No plots for burial again. At least I'm not getting starved to death. It'd be nice in a cemetery. Next time we do it, gravel paths between all the rows. That should keep us going. You know, a row of crosses and a gravel path. And yeah, here's a mixture of headstones he's put in, which is good. Yeah, and I've never did finish all them off, but I know for next time. Alright, 1-7. I am watching this like, it's going down, not up. I'm sure he's got his math the right way on his spine and selling. Did we get that filled? I'm going to set this last one going just to give our workers something to do. And that one should be there. Ooh. Yeah, I know what I was doing there. I would have preferred now looking at it not to put it in. In fact, I'm going to take it out. I think it'd spoil it. To give them something to do, let's put a house. Let's not put a house, let's just... Oh, 4-6, it's not going. Let me see what... 148 vacancies, 73, so... we can lay a load off. We'll just keep 2. I don't know where those trade machines have to come in or not. Families moving out because we can't get supplies to them. No, we never did anything with this space here. Just wondering whether... I'll put that there. Give them something to work on. Right. 46.5. Well, we're in winter, so I'm not going to order any of that. $350. We need more than that. Oh, we're doing bad. Just did salad, yeah. Onions. No. Carrots. You can have 1,000. apples. Why haven't apples done anything this year? Slow that down before I lose them. Oh, we've done the sunflower oil. Yeah, I still think we should let some of these build up. That's all we're going to do on him. Just can't seem to get the total we need. I know I keep checking this for the bark and everything. Storage is full everywhere you go. That'll be bricks because we're not using bricks now. To help with the bricks, what I think I would do wherever I do it, I'm gonna get problems. Four, 6. Moving out, moving in. We're at 4, 7. Could just do with a couple of good deals. Yeah, and I know I've ignored the cattle for 2 years now. At least this is producing. And I'll keep coming back to it. It's flicking on and off, and so they are working. It's just our problem not getting in. If we could get a row house in there. Place is occupied. Oh well. Get one there. We are getting one there. I'm just thinking it's giving our workers something to do and use some of our bricks up. It's a pity you can't sell bricks or livestock. Getting a lot of families moving out now. Right, come on, give us a few good deals. What we like for, we're alright for Metal Park. I know. 1,000 shoes. Buckwheat, we can have that. I'm just going to pause that a minute. Oh, chicken now, why have they come up? Will really help us, those clothes, and that will really help us. Now I've just got it on pause a minute because this one, well, we finally cleared is backlog now, iron ore. Don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to keep him going. I'm trying to get that off. Did we get that? There's only 2 builders building that row house now, so that will, considering all what we used to have, the big. Right, most of those demands have disappeared. Just one here. It's at 4-7. Come on, you can make the 50,000. These are going to be fun though, these things. Selling potash. And glass. So we'll have to remember that. What did it take to make potash? Tree bark. It's going to make the lye to make the potash. Well, them two really want to go up a little bit. Knock that down a bit. And that one, we'll leave everything at 500 on that one. 489. 49. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make the 50,000? Until that. Oh, that's a point. What was that last trade on? Because if it was river, it won't be coming in. $495. Just gonna pause the game 1 second. That with it, I've been sat a little bit too hunched forward on my computer. 496, come on in. Right, wheat, no. Shoes, you can have the 50. I'm not buying anything in. 1,000. Chicken eggs, no, not bothered with 96. Do 700 there. I've got to watch because I've got a deal coming in off these. Honey, we're not done. Oh, 3,000. That's come up nice. Don't make a lot, but every bit helps. 496. We should have done here. We never set. I think this was just set up for. Hang on, let's. Forestry. Bit skew if the field, but it's just for him. We'll use that one. Now what's this one fetching in? doesn't say. He could be buying offers. And they're working on that house. What? I hate doing this. I've got to keep them going. That's going to be something to look at in future. Balance this a bit better. Flour, so you can have that. Chicken eggs, not really worth it. Iron, you can. We've done the 50,000. I just had a quick scan with my eyes up. $50,000 there. I'm up in April. Should we run it out to the end of the year? Yeah, have we got, because it won't, yeah, we've got carts there. I was wondering, oh, we've got a cart pack, so there's no reason for him. No reason for him not having shoes. I'm not sure how he splits it off. It's not the market stall I was after, it was the doesn't say how it splits it between local demand and export demand. It's like we're getting a load of shoes now wanted here. Perhaps we should put them in these. That's something for me to look at. Right, leather. Let's be 2,000 leather. See if we can get through the year and still make a profit. Metal parts, we're okay. Iron ore. This is what's going to kill us now. Wheat, no. Shoes. See, we've got a demand for shoes. Yeah, this is filling up. Which does it go for first? I'll sell those chicken eggs. Loads, 510. Apples, 16. We'd do better on that, I think. We should be okay on that deal still to make a profit. And we've got housing full. What's our population? 100. Ooh, it's fluctuating. We've got more jobs than looking for work. It's between 70 and 80. Open vacancies 100. So we have got more open vacancies. And we've laid all the workforce, the labourers off. I was trying not to slow the game down then, because that last episode was a little bit longer than planned. That's a nice little curved road there. We could have done better. So next time we need to watch metal parts. Perhaps buy a load in at first. Have a nice healthy town supply. Because once we get all the carts back in. Look at all... Alright, we're still getting the odd fluctuation like these, and now getting the shoes. That's gone. It's just this. Storage is full, storage is full. So I think it's the carts that are causing it when you run out. I've got to... I've probably got a load in. I'm ordering it. Right, now we've got to make 1,000 up on exports. Where's 200 anyway? Well, 64 towards it. Apple, was it? Yeah, 1623. That. Now, didn't we just sell 1,000 of that? On the previous deal. Oh, we'll try and sell 1,000 of it now. Honey, no. Apples we've done. Buckwheat. Shoes we've done. We'll let that deal go at that. And it's into June. Now that last year seemed to have gone fast. This year seems to be taking its time. Gathering materials. Gathering. Gather. It doesn't give you any idea. It just says gathering stuff. Well, I don't suppose they can tell you till we get it. See, December we'll have 500 coming in. What is our leather? See if we can do it without flicking onto it. 720 leather. It's just this over docking. That's bricks which we've stopped building now. Maybe not do so many row houses next time. But that helped get the population up. We could have put houses there, and we've still got all this land here we haven't touched. So maybe not so many row houses. I don't know. Which reminds me there should be a well somewhere around here. There it is. Yeah, it goes low with row houses. And if we go... Oh, that's what we could do. Yeah, it seems to be better when it's not row houses. It'll give us, our builders, something to do. Slow it down while I do it. Yeah, then I've got left that. Place is occupied because of that, so if we can do that there. We'll give our builders something to do. We've got a little bit of stone to spare. And I'm wondering... I'm not going to order anything. 950. What we like on our... We're still making money. Just about. Oh shit, we'll sell them. Not had them for ages. But it don't make that much. And iron. 2139. And I think that's all we'll do on them. Right, what I'm wondering here. It'd be a little awkward to get. Would be just a little bit close to that. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little... Let's try that again. This is where the problem is, lining that. That won't work. Gonna be playing around with this a little bit. If that wants to come back to about there. That last one was out a little bit. We can get that in. Pushing forward. Let's get this put in first. We're still at the 50,000. And of course, all resources are collected. No, when are you? There we go. I've only got 2 workmen. 2 in the workforce. I don't want to hire. Do you know what? It's wrong one. That one. Just get a 2 just to get this in. Where's it gone? There. Because I've been trying to get these right down that fence like that there. Now I'm wondering if we do that, it doesn't look too bad. Can then we put right that. I'm hitting the wrong ones here. I really want to mix it up. I think we'll get one there. Yeah, it won't fit. I took my yeah, it doesn't. I don't like this one, it's not got any flowers in there. But that'll be worth it. Let's see what this trade is. I'm not going to order anything. In September, we're nearly at the end of the year. Don't seem to be making as much. Could add another salt works, but you don't make a lot. Why have these all suddenly started demanding food? Everybody's demanding food. Now then, let's find our in there. Now then, should we, because we tried to be crafty before, no, they're up to 90%. Because I can't see that being the haulage problem now. Looks like we've met our match, but we've met our figures. Oh, it's dropped. Yeah, perhaps somebody died already at 98. Wonder if they've got quite a bit of food in there. No, it's just what they're guessing they don't like. That's filling up. Let's see what this one's doing. Now that is filling up. So they don't seem to like it when you drop that price for too long. And there's that bug again. I'm wondering if that's been causing it. Might as well sell that. Close, 690. Oh, we've dropped below the figure. We're back down to 48 and we had it at 50 odd. I can't see that 5% increase doing it. Mind you, these are dropping right. That's filling up now though. That's filling up now. Oh yeah, this is really costing us. That'll probably slow that down. I'm still going to call this the last episode, folks, because we did hit the 51,000. Don't think this will fetch it back. Potash, no, but we're not storing any yet, so now we've finally got in a few sheep hides showing. It's going back up again. I'm wondering, when we've dropped this price, is that why we haven't been getting the food supplies in? Because this is all come up nicely now. That one's come up. Right, that one isn't, but that could have been us. And that one's coming up. That one's got a bit in. Yeah, I wonder if that was causing that food problem. So we can't really drop it to 80% for too long. And how did our little path go in? Hard to say now in winter. But it looks okay. I think I've been too concerned about getting round all this. Perhaps we should do that in certain parts. I can't remember where the other bit was I was working on now as well. It was here. Yeah, we could. Yeah, it's something for me to think about in the next series. What we're at now? 4-8. I'd like to end it with that on the 50. We should be able to do it. It's a pity you can't just go sell onto something. Somebody's had a broken leg. Let's have a quick look at our population anyway. We'll do the treasury. We're still 488, and let's just deal with this trader in case we can just up it that little bit. We got anything better before I put any more in? Iron. We can do. Did we do buckwheat? Let's do sallow. Family's moving out. Oh, we're hitting problems on this limit. I think maybe because I've rushed it a little bit. It took me planning off slightly. And they've nearly cleared that field. One, two, it's getting there. We were doing a population. Population. Oh yes, we have got somebody. 102. And that's a nice one to end on as well. Somebody over 100, so it can be done. What does he want? Let's sign some clothes. Horse tack. I don't think I'm going to push horse tack as much next time. Because you're not making that much. You think you are. But you can make just as much on. Right, dried fish is one I've done really well on, I think. See, 5,000 potatoes is more than the horse tack. Right, we're doing a population. 120-ish labourers, 30 vacancies, 60 looking for jobs, which isn't good. We can soon change that. 8% unemployment. We could take labourers on. Resources, as and when we need. This potash glass. Now, I'll have to relook if we can sell glass. Because that needs looking at. But we got one just a quick. No, we won't bother with that. We'll do that on the next series. We will end this series now. I'm going to pause the game. Treasury 50,000. That is what we was after. It's February. We did make it earlier on the year, but I just wanted to end it with that saying 50,000 there. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed the playthrough. Good challenge. It's not like some of the games are complex. It's easy going challenge. If you lose money, you get money. You don't lose your village or anything or have to restart. That feels just done. It's just this little bit of food at the end that got us out. And I think I know what was causing that. If I can find my treasury. I think the food problem was caused by this. We left it too low for too long. And we've not been giving anybody wage increases. Which I don't think really mattered because we weren't putting the rent up. We haven't altered the land tax, just the wealth tax. Which may could have upped it a little bit. But we had the balance nice. I was happy with the balance. Just this, I think, at the end. We can see their local purchases. I think that's what caused the food problems. Okay, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this series. I will be doing another one. And it will give us more of a chance to work these proper. The glassworks. The ashery, which is still suffering from bark. But like I said, it was put in right near the end of this series, and if we did another one and put these in, we'd be putting bark in before. We've only put bark in for the tanneries, so we would change that. Group things better. Maybe not clear so much fields, trees for farms, but more for buildings, and leave the open ground for the farms. Get them in quicker. Get producing quicker. And I'm looking at the dairy. That is a problem. Perhaps we should have knocked this off, or the butter down, and pushed the cheese up. But that's how you learn. But not enough milk is puzzling. Okay, I'm going to go now. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be back with this with another series. Not sure how long. It won't be 5 years. It'll be like maybe a couple of weeks. I may even start one tomorrow. But what I am definitely going to do is one with the ore mine. And we'll just buy the stone and stuff in what we need, and definitely more paths work and a little bit more fancy decorations round. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.